Hey Saber fans, Tony here from RoninSabers, and today another install review for you. If you're new to the channel, I do install, repair, and review these sabers, so please like, comment, and subscribe. I also have a website, RoninSabers.com, where you can find my finished products and sound fonts, so if you're interested in that, definitely check out the link in the description below. So here we have an Ultrasabers Third Sister Inquisitor lightsaber. The customer here had originally in Ultrasabers Electronics, which, if you know Ultrasabers, is terrible. So I went in and designed a chassis for it, which is pretty cool. You have Shtok V3 connectors. Let me show you that real quick. Shtok V3 connectors on either or side. You've got AV illuminated switches for white on both sides. And then the customer here wanted to have functionality of the blades separate from each other. And so I was going to have it set up where basically a 2-button system with one Proffieboard, and so it would be power and aux on either side. But the customer wanted separate control of the blade total, so the system would technically have to have 2 Proffieboards. And so here you have the chassis system. It's kind of hard to see, I bet, but basically it's one chassis system. You've got the AV switches, of course, that are held in, and then the Shtok PCB holders glued in as well. And so this rotates freely, which is nice. You've got speakers on either or side, and then Proffieboards on this side that face each other, which are snap fit in, as well as E6000 just for precaution. And you've got, if you rotate it, your removable battery system. So you've got, of course, positive, which is the non-spring side, and negative, which is the spring side. And the customer wanted 10 fonts on here. Some of them are pretty random, I'd say, but it starts off pretty strong. And so yeah. So they'll boot up the same sound, which is nice. And then, of course, you have independent control using FET263's one-button mod. So Proffie 2.2 running ProffieOS 6.7. And then to strap this back in, you've got 2 little retention screws, 1.3 hex Allen keys you'll need. So put that in there and tighten this down. Overall, this saber is pretty durable. You've got vents here that help as well with the sound venting for both 24mm speakers. And so, yeah, and of course, you got your AV switches illuminated when the saber's on. And so, yeah, and then of course, you can have independent control of this as well, which is kind of cool. The saber will come with 2 34-inch blades, and so yeah, with the sake of the video, I'm gonna probably put in both blades just to show you that they work and stuff, and then I'll probably just put in one the rest of the video, just because of simplicity's sake. So yeah, so without further ado, let's put in a blade or blades and show you off the fonts. Alright, so this can barely fit in my studio, but so you got both AV switches, and of course both boards are triggered by gesture features. So you can turn on the blade styles. The speakers sound pretty loud overall. 27-inch here, 32-inch here, but yeah. Very, very cool. So yeah. So I'll take out the secondary blade just to show you the rest of it on the fonts and features. On this one, these do have 2 retention screws on either side. You only technically need to use one, but if you really needed to, you could use both. I only used one for this video, but yeah. So, back to the one blade. This is, again, a 27-inch blade. It'll have all the same features and stuff. They're coded for the 34-inch blades that the saber will come with. And so, yeah, don't mind this one. If this one turns on, they should all have the same sounds and stuff besides, I guess, changing fonts, but I'll change them together. So if this ignites, just, deal with it. And so first you got the second by Kyberphonic / K-Sith, which is featuring the blade style from FET263. Of course, just tap for blasters, featuring one button, so it should be pretty easy. So just tap for lockup, hold, and clash, which is responsive to the angle of the blade. And let go. For lightning block, you want to double tap and hold. Better here. For color changing, you want to tap 4 times, and then you can just rotate your saber, and then hold down to confirm. I won't show that on here, because sometimes it's hard to fine-tune red. And then tracks. Oh, I knew I was going to do that. So for tracks, you just want to double tap. This has the Jedi Fallen Order 19 track on there. But yeah. For multi-blast, you want to just hold and swing. Get that multi-blast begin sound, and you're going to swing your saber. And so I feel like it's so impractical for these Inquisitors to hold anything like this. It's so weird, especially having this cross guard in there, or this guard. But yeah, just click once more to get out of it, and you're good to go. I'm going to keep doing that. I know I'm going to. But yeah, next up.
Yeah, project.
Has an unstable blue blade on there. It's quite nice. So yeah. So I have a few track players on there as well. For track player, you want to hold the blade sideways, and you can just rotate between tracks. There's several of them on there. Oh, go back. Just click to confirm, and then you can ignite your saber again. Oh, I was about to do gestures again. But yeah, then double tap to turn off. And so, what else? You have coded tracks as well on some fonts, like the Jedi Fallen Order, Second Sister, but most will have track players on there as well. So, this is Warp Star by Kyberphonic. This is a Kirby-inspired font. So we've got a pink blade there. It's really fun. You see the blade style better there. This one also has a track player on there. Very slow retraction. So go through all these. But yeah, very crazy, very fun. Next up. Oops, probably should change this one as well. This is Great Mother by Kyberphonic. This is a Mother Townsend sound font. So we've got a nice smoke blade on here. Oh, I changed it. To go back to the previous font, you want to hold the blade down and hold for 2 seconds and let go. Got a nice smoke blade here, symbolizing Mother Townsend's magic. It's very, very cool. So yeah. This will also have a track player on there. Some more slower than others. But yeah. Next up. This is, of course, the Shtok Baton by Kyberphonic. Has a nice center-in ignition and a white flicker blade style. Of course, with retraction on this as well, it'll do a retraction center out as well. And so, yeah. Oh. But yeah, very nice. Next up.
You want me to put the hammer down?
This is, of course, Thunder God by Kyberphonic. This is a Thor-inspired font. So you've got the Summon Lightning, so it'll strike the emitter and then ignite. And then you've got a Storm Blade, which will flicker with lightning. This, of course, will have the Ragnarok track on there. Oh, I was going to do gestures again. Oh, track player. Of course, Ragnarok is everybody's favorite, but also have Avengers tracks on there as well. Yeah. Next up.
Jedi, prepare for death.
This is Electric Staff by Kyberphonic. This is, of course, a Magna Guard staff. So nice purple here. Very, very nice. I was going to do gestures again. Next up. This is Smash Sword by Kyberphonic. So nice kaleidoscope blade style here, which kind of matches the chaos and peacefulness of the sound font itself. And so, this has a Smash Bros. Track on there as well. But yeah, it has different hums on stuff as well. But yeah, next up. This Metamorphose. This is a Transformers inspired font by Kyberphonic. So I just went with the normal blue style here. Very nice. Next up, this is Proton Pack by Kyberphonic. This is a Ghostbusters inspired one. Now with this blade style, you can rotate it to, tune in the intensity of the blade style. Green blasters. This has the Ray Parker Jr. track on there. But yeah, next up. And last but not least, you have your passive battery monitor, which fades from green to red depending on the battery voltage, and of course the party blade. Oh. So that concludes the install for the Ultrasabers Third Inquisitor lightsaber. Of course, I hope the customer enjoys it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Have a wonderful day, and may the Force be with you.